What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Definitely want to say thank y'all for supporting me. You know I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button so that YouTube show this to more people. Please just hit the like button. Thank you. But I want to bring some of y'all attention, right? Y'all know every video I drop, man, I try to put something out there in the universe, something positive. And I just want y'all to understand that the way we live to this day haven't been working for us as a people. So we know we need to scrap that. Like, that's no argument right there. Let's just be real. And I feel like we need to come up with life hacks. When I say life hacks, I mean meeting as a family once a month should be a law. And if any, and I'm gonna put this out in the universe. Anybody listen to this? If you could write a book or write some type of, I'm just saying, here go my idea of what family should follow by as law. Not just family, but as a group of people or whatever the case you want to be. But right now, when I'm talking about is family, law should be we meet up once a month by law. When I say law, I mean if you come late, you got to pay a due. If you don't come, you got to pay a due. There's got to be consequences, right? Same way with if you go out there and you break a law, there's a consequence. It ain't just the laws that they put forth for us. We need to come up with our own laws. And what the law's going to do, what the consequences going to do, it's just like riding in the road. You see them lines in the road on the left side, right side? It's going to keep you aligned with the route so that we get to our destination and not be all over the damn road and all over the place. Not only that, we should pay dues as a family. As a family, pay dues. Your family should pay dues. You know what I'm saying? Every time, once a week or however y'all want to do it, 30 days, however you want to do it. What that's going to do, that's going to allow y'all to have, say if y'all had 4 get-togethers a year, that's each quarter, 4. So every 3 months or so, y'all got enough money to have a get-together here or rent this over there or go there. That's going to bring your family closer. That's going to set forth morals and principles for the young ones. This is taking your destiny in your own hands. Let's stop living like an European. These European ideologies this is not how we supposed to live, partner. Like, let's be real. We are all over the place because we need to take responsibility of our own actions in our own selves. And I'm not calling nobody out. I'm just saying, let's start doing this on our own, because I never will blame you. Because like I tell y'all about the hunter and the wolf. I can't blame the wolf for trying to eat. I'm going to blame the hunter for putting that blade down there with blood on it and trick the wolf. So I'm not going to get into that. From this point forward, this is stuff we need to start doing. Also, you got cousins having babies with cousins because they don't even know each other. Families not sticking together. Back in the day, it was big mama, auntie, your great-great auntie sticking together. Man, listen, man, today, we don't have that. No family structure. We don't need to say, Valentine's Day a holiday. Easter's a holiday. Man, damn all that, man. We come up with our own holidays. Holidays that's going to strengthen us, because the holidays that we go by now strengthen the pockets of merchants. What that mean? The merchants are the ones that came up with these holidays. Not 100%, but it all leads to business. I keep telling y'all, man, business is your father, religion is your mother. I'm going to beat that in your head. When a holiday comes for the merchants, they make money. Easter, they make money. Halloween, they make money. Why you think Christmas is one of the biggest financial holidays at the end of the year? Align that with your taxes. They're going to hit you one more good time and give your money right back. It's all business, man. These folk don't do nothing to better our lives. They do stuff to better their pockets. So back to what I'm saying is, I feel as though families, we need laws. We need to set laws. When it's time to eat, everybody eat at one time. If we trying to eat at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, let's do that. A lot of people can't eat at that time. Why? Because they being slaves on people's jobs. What I tell y'all when I be pushing these credit videos, man, work for yourself, man. Ain't nothing wrong with working for nobody. But I wouldn't dare tell you to work for somebody to the point where you can't have financial freedom and you can't spend time with your kids. Let me tell you something. I come from the music background. it got to a point where me giving money to my kids for their parties and all, they ain't want that. And I had to learn. My big homie told me. He said, man, all them PlayStation, bicycles, and all that stuff, them children don't remember none of that. All they remember is the time that you spent, and that's free. The time that you spent with them, and that's free. But as a black person, as a black man, you coming up and you thinking it's all about, this what we thinking, it's about the money. We want to get to the money. Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. The money wasn't no issue. Spending time was the issue. My children got to the point they was like, don't get booked on this day. I'm like, how y'all so young? How y'all know about me getting booked for shows? How y'all know this? Back to what I'm saying. Put yourself in a financial situation where you control your destiny and your families, where y'all can eat at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all all eat together. This is a family law. I don't care if you're upstairs on the iPod or over there playing this. And no, all y'all bring y'all ass on. Let's sit down and eat as a family. Let's talk about the problem, how we can solve problems internally with the family, with your family. We don't do this type of stuff. This is like, I'm gonna tell you how important this is. It's just like a relationship. If you don't have date nights and you don't do stuff to keep that bond together, it's just like practice. How you gonna go to the game and win? It ain't gonna happen. If your kids see stuff and y'all eating as a family, they gonna wanna do the same thing. The only thing can mess that up is if the person that they do get with don't come from that same background, they don't see that as being important, and it might not align up. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we could be in a relationship with people we just don't align up with as far as our morals and things that we do and where we come from. So that's very important. But at the end of the day, not just eating as a family, you know what I'm saying, paying dues, having monthly meetings as a family. Like, you got to understand, we need to set our own laws. I told y'all the laws are like, the laws and the consequences are like the lines in the road on the left and right. It keeps you aligned to get you to the destination. Without those lines, you'll be all over the place. So I just feel as though we need to start thinking of laws that we could do in our community. We need to, honestly, we need to get together at least, I would say at least once a month. As a community. All them old buildings that's in the hood, that's in the South, I don't care where you go at in the world, Southwest is the hood. That's where Martin Luther King at. That's where the railroad tracks are at. This is by design. This has a lot to do with some Masonic stuff from when the sun sets in the east and lands and something like that. I don't got it on top of my head, but once a month we need to get together as a community and have a community meeting. This is important, man. I'm gonna tell you how important this is. You could get together as a voice and say, listen, that old raggedy building, you as a landlord, if you don't clean this building or if you don't paint this building, everybody in that building ain't paying no rent. How can people come to your community and own more stuff in your community? They don't live in your community, then you do. This don't make sense, people. This is capitalism at its best. This is y'all community. Like them folk just did in Georgia, that was a beautiful thing they did. Buying all that land and having a plan to build for themselves. Everything within that vicinity is owned by them, ran by them. This is what we got to do. And this is all goes with the plan that I have. I'm putting that plan together as we speak. I'm speaking with a lot of people. Trust me, it's coming. 10,000 people. $10 a month. We have $100,000 a month to change our situation. And it came from $10 from everybody else. We do it to the church. We've been giving the church money forever. Time for y'all churches to tighten up. Like, God ain't gonna hate me because I see what's going on. Because I'm not afraid. As y'all can see, I'm not afraid. I don't squat when I piss. I call it like it is. Time for these churches to tighten up. It ain't all about the preacher riding around in the big phantoms and the hee-hee-ha. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. And I'm sure God ain't gonna punish me for seeing it for what it is. That's why he gave us common sense. But back to what I'm saying, we need to start doing things and creating our own laws and having our own consequences when people break those laws. Like, we have to start living for us. This fake ass European way of living and these ideologies they done been putting away. Nah, we don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. We need to become a community. We need the mothers to be mothers to raise the kids. We need the men to be men to help raise the kids and do what they got to do. And we come together collectively and we run off each other's energy. Energy doesn't go nowhere. It just transfers. And I'm going to give you a good example of how energy works. If I'm going to say two. If it's two couples walking, two girls, two guys. If one guy's holding a hand with his girl, it automatically sends the energies for the next guy to do the same thing. This is how energy works. Herd immunity, when you hear them talking about herd immunity, herd meaning like a herd of cattle, a herd of people, all our energies run together. So when you put in an environment and all you see is women being portrayed as this and that, women think long hair is the best hair, which is not. Nappy hair is the best hair because it grows as a spiral towards the sun, just like a plant, 360 degrees, like a spring. And when you wrap it together as a bundle, it sticks together. Hair that fall down to the ground dies just like a plant, fall to the ground, it's dead. That's why lice and all that can thrive in it. That's a whole nother video. What I'm saying is, us as people, white people too, because y'all under the same dictatorship. Like, I don't care if you got a small little, we ain't trying to be racist and all that, but let's just be real. Y'all up under the same dictatorship that we are. Us as people, just people. We need to set our own laws. I would love to be in a community where the men are men and the women are women and the children are children. We don't need no damn government to tell us we can't beat our kids, because everybody that beat their kids, they don't mean they don't like them. You have to do certain things to your child to get them ready for this world. Trust me, like I tell my kids, when you walk out that door, don't nobody owe you nothing. Don't nobody love you like you gonna get the love in this house. So that'll be false for me to sit there and make them think that everybody gonna treat them the same way. I want to get you ready for the world. We don't need nobody to tell us we can't beat our child. We need to deal with our own problems. We don't need to call no damn police every time we have an issue. What we calling them for? For what? We need our own police. We need our own community. We need our own everything. We need our own farms, stores. They like I keep saying, the more we rely on them to do for us, the more we are gonna be controlled. Because they can put anything in all these fast food restaurants and kill us off, which they doing anyway, cancers, diabetes. We don't control nothing. This is why these laws and stuff we set forth from the root, get this right. Because once your mind is set to, man, we don't need them, which they don't want us, they don't want that. That's why they'll never take another not I'm gonna say just Tupac, but a conscious rapper that's rapping about changing his conditions, his people's conditions. They're not gonna put no money behind that. They're not gonna put no money behind that for him to get out there and tell us we can do this, we can do that, and hell no. That's why they got all these jits running around talking about. That's what they want. They got the influence. The same people that's behind the record business don't look like me. These Jews don't look like me. But yet, they putting the message out in our neighborhoods. They don't live where we live, but they putting that message out for to keep killing ourselves. These things, what I'm telling y'all, from a grassroots, for us like coming together, putting these laws together as a family. When you walk outside your house, if you ate at the dinner table at the same time with your family and you talked it out amongst your family and y'all did family things and family dues and the next person did the same thing and the next person did the same thing, when we see each other out in the streets, we can respect each other as men. We can respect each other as women, children. But we do the opposite. The opposite. And I'm telling y'all, everything that we do is ran by someone else who do not give a damn about none of us. They don't put these things in school. They don't put these things in the video games. That's why I say, man, now I know. You can't fool me no more. You can't fool me no more. I know now. I know better. Cannot fool me no more. You can't fool me no more. That's why I don't get on my platform and just be talking about this and, you know, I got to hold up all this money and I got to do all. I still love life. I still do me. I'm still Papa Duck. But at the same time, it's like, I'd rather be remembered as a guy of integrity. Like somebody who they can say, they can call my name and my son be proud that he got my last name. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of them guys where people don't respect me. When they call, like some people, when they say, oh, such got shot and he died, they don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that. I want that. So I'm building my legacy, not just physically, verbally, but spiritually also. So you know what time it is. And I'm not perfect. I'm far from being perfect. But I'm just doing my part. When I pray and I charge my crystals, I pray to the ancestors to use me as a vessel to do whatever it is I'm here to do wholeheartedly. And that's what I'm here to do. That's it. I don't fear nothing. And that's what I fear, that I don't feel nothing. But at the same time, I don't walk with that energy. So, you know, at the end of the day, these are just some of the things I feel we need to put together. You know what I'm saying? We need to implement into our daily. And I just think starting from home as a family is a good start. And we need to do it as a community because it's gonna be it's way more people that's not gonna be with this than with this. And we just need to corner that off and leave that energy out. And this is why we can't move. That's why I say the woke need to separate from the sleep. Or the ones who want to play sleep, because I know damn well you see what's going on. That's why all that voting and we got the first black this, and we sound like we begging for help. The first black what? We done invented so many things. Not got credit for it. But we way better than that. And these people just play all these psychological games on us. They control our education. They control our finances. They control our foods. The basic things, the shelter. Because all it is shelter, water, you know, food, stuff like that. They control that. Because like I keep telling y'all, you don't control nothing. You don't have a say-so on how things are going to be projected. You do. But in this case, you don't own no TV networks. See what happened to Bill Cosby? Y'all think it's just about him raping some women? Are you serious? Second time. First time, his son got killed. Changing a tire on the side of the road. Go do your research. That's the first time. He tried to buy the, I think it was NBC network, one of the big networks. I think it was NBC. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Second time, look what happened. And we sat there and let him, they crucified him. I ain't gonna say that I'm for a man doing that to a woman. But look me in my eye and tell me, do you really think that would happen? I'm not gonna say I agree with everything Bill Cosby did. We'll never agree with everything. But he did a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't give him credit for. But this is what happened when you try and stand up to a giant in a group of people that's together, and we don't support, or we don't have no support group as black people. So anytime something happens, we just sit there and let it happen. No, we need to say, you know what? The people committed say, if he did a crime, he's white, he did the same crime that he did, why did he get a lesser sentence than him, or punishment than him? When black folks do stuff, they go to jail. White folks, they either get put in rehab, they go to rehab for drugs. We go to prison. You know what I'm saying? We breaking the law, they having problems. They have an issue. And this ain't me saying this. Like I say, this is the system that's been put forth in front of us. I don't have to tell y'all about this. Like, I'm not being, this ain't got nothing to do with being racist. This is facts. And we need to stop that from happening. How do we put our lives and our children's lives into the hands of people that we don't even know? I don't know them judges. Why I gotta walk in this room and look up to this motherfucker? I don't know you. Why would he say I broke a law? You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to think here, man. Oh, you broke a law, you did this. What the hell you think they do? Them the real gangsters. The Hillarys, the Bushes, the Clintons. They the real gangsters. The Bill Gates, Melinda Gates. Them the real gangsters. They knock people off by the droves, by the millions, and don't go to jail. Because they control everything. And we be a part of that. We don't have to be, but we do. And like I say, you smart enough to understand. This ain't got nothing to do with, to a certain degree, it don't have nothing to do with color as far as what I'm talking about right now. So you'll be crazy to think, like I always say, you'll be crazy to think just because you white, you think they're going to let you in with them. You're not a part of their bloodline. They don't give a fuck about you neither. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Let's be for real. And I'm being honest. I'm just calling it like it is. I call a spade a spade. I don't swat when I piss. I'm a grown man. But at the end of the day, man, I just want y'all to understand where I'm coming from, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with all that. But let's start doing things. And like I say, bringing big brothers back. Bringing big sisters back to help. And this is all this what I'm talking about. Us putting up money every month. This is the stuff, that programs that we can bring forth to help us. We don't need their help. We don't need no damn grants. Why you think they want you to do a grant? Because they want to get in your business, for one. And when you get a grant, you got to do what they say do. Well, fuck, man, we don't need all that. We don't need no damn grant. All we need is $10 a piece from 10,000 people to change our situation, where we can fund our own situation. We got big brothers teaching the youngsters, the young men, how to conduct themselves. You know what I'm saying? We create our own screening. Let's change the narrative. You get what I'm saying? Our own screening on who we can put in place to teach these young boys how to be men. Implement our own curriculums. Take forth our own destiny. That's why I say it wouldn't be me to be a billionaire, hell, a millionaire. For me to have millions of dollars, they don't want to see that. I know what I'm going to do with it. But at the end of the day, I don't have to have that. As long as I got y'all and we got each other, we can change our own situation. And we ain't doing it for us. We're doing it for our kids. Why you think they gave the rap game to the youngsters? They know what they're doing. All of a sudden, you could be 16 years old talking about pills and drugs and all. Yo, I once wrote music like that too. I'm not ashamed of that, man. But I had to grow. I went through the same process. I didn't know no better at some point. Why would I'm not finna sit here and lie to nobody and say I ain't wrote music like that. And I've also gave them good music. I always did that. Because I always was like this. But it just took one person, I ain't gonna call his name, to spark that fire in me. Boom. This is a whole nother duck right here. And I walk in that light. I'm not ashamed. That's why I still got my old music up. I'm not ashamed of where I came from to where I'm at. It's called growth. So if I can reach out and help and do what I'm doing, now I'm righting all my wrongs. You dig what I'm trying to say? And I'm doing it at my pace, the way I want to do it, how I want to do it, with no, I ain't disrespecting nobody. And I'm not trying to live up to everybody's expectations, because it takes balls to do what I do. Balls. I'm talking about big nuts. So for all y'all been supporting me, man, thank y'all so much. I just hope this video reach somebody, man. Sit down, smoke you one, whatever you do, man. Check me out on this video. I know this video is about, 25 minutes long. But I'd rather you listen to me speak something positive than just listening to some rap music, or something that's just degrading or whatever. Like, choose what you do with your time, man. So with that being said, man, I love y'all, man. It's your boy Papa Doe. I gotta get ready for this event that I got tonight. And just gonna enjoy myself. So with that being said, I love y'all. I'm out.